Good morning. It's the 21st of August, about 7:30 in the morning here at Uncle Bubba's Orland farm. We're looking at smoke-filled skies, fires burning around this part of Northern California. We're going to take a walk out into the garden, have a look at what's going on. We're getting ready to pick some cucumbers this morning. It's pretty smoky here. It doesn't look like there's any ash falling today. Last couple days, lots of ash falling out of the sky. Here we are approaching the cucumber tunnel. This tunnel is about close to 50 feet long, I think. But we're going to have a walk along here and pick up some cucumbers maybe. Let's see what's inside. Okay, this is walking into the cucumber tunnel, and we've got cucumbers hanging here. Looks like we might have a decent pick today. They're starting to slow down, but you can see here how these cukes are growing. They're covering up this this tunnel pretty good. Last few days the pick has slowed down. Not getting near as many cucumbers as we were, but there's a few hanging around here. As you can see, we got some cukes here, and we still got some coming on, some little babies there. This is a pretty decent way to grow these cucumbers. It makes picking really easy. Here's a nice pair right here, and there's one hiding right there. There's another little cuke coming. So you can see that these cucumbers literally just kind of hang. Some of them lay up on top up here, but they're pretty easy to see. And it really beats, picking in here really beats picking in the on the ground patch, which we have right out the door here. Like I said, the pick has slowed down here the last couple of days. Last couple of picks, I should say, the last week. But here we're emerging out the east end of the cucumber tunnel, and this is the cucumber patch. It's pretty fair sized patch of cucumbers here. But we're still getting a few little picklers and some slicing cukes. Got a row of onions right here that are coming along. They're kind of slow. And right next to them we got a couple rows of jalapenos that are just covered with fruit. We're walking to the east right now. You can still see the jalapenos here on the right, and got Swiss chard here. Brings us to the tomato hedge. This tomato hedge runs about 300 feet down to the other end of the garden. You can see my tractor sitting down there. But this is the tomato hedge, and you can see that we got plenty of tomatoes coming. This area right here where this wet stripe is, this was just planted to cabbage here a few days ago. Should be coming up in the next day or two. This is the first planting of the fall crop. I hope to get some onions in here started maybe in November. I got this patch ready here the last couple of days. It runs on down there about, I'm guessing 100 feet or more. We're going to get a few rows of onions going in here pretty quick. Walking along to the east, we're paralleling the tomato hedge. Crystal's going to be picking this today. She'll probably get maybe 3-4 buckets of tomatoes off of here. I'm having a hard time walking here. This garden is irrigated with drip tape, which is a very, very handy way to get water on the garden. It doesn't use very much, and it puts it right at the base of the plant. So this brings us to the California Wonder, or YOLO Wonder. I'm not sure which one it is. Sweet bell peppers. This getting a pretty good yield. Some of the peppers are pretty small, some of them are fairly large, but here we are walking by the tomatoes again, still bringing us to the east end of the garden, where this is where my irrigation water comes from. Over there, about 700 feet away, is an underground line that comes with various heads along here for me to irrigate the pasture. It's flood irrigation out there, drip irrigation here. I tap into that line right here, pull out my irrigation water, and it comes around this hose, feeds into the drips. These 2 rows of drip you see here, this was planted also just a couple days ago. In this first row here is various lettuces, runs down there about 100 feet. And over here we have 2 varieties of cauliflowers. I have a purple head cauliflower and a white snowball type cauliflower. See, we got tomatoes ready to be picked today. These are tomatillos. Tomatillos here are a little bigger than a quarter, and they're used for making green chili sauce. Holy shit, there's been a big something here. Look at this goddamn footprint. That's fucking huge. Damn near as big as my hand. Wonder where he come from and who he is. Walking on to the west now. Up there, over there about 20 miles, there's a big fire going on over there. And today there's not much of a breeze, but in the last couple of days the breeze has been bringing smoke and ash right here. And as you can see, this is not cloud cover. It's mostly smoke. This brings us to the squash patch. Got zucchinis here. Got a couple of got a new zucchini coming on down there. Nice zucchini right here. And this is, most of this is scallop squash. Looks like it's yellowing out, probably at the end of its life cycle. Over here I got some okra growing. Okra crop wasn't very good this year. Had trouble with pollination, or germination, excuse me. Pollination is good here. We got lots of bees around here. Got some little honey nut squash growing here. They look like they're just about ready. And in here we got acorn squash growing. These need to be picked today also. Still in what is left of my scrawny okra. I've pickled about 20 pints of okra this spring, or this summer I should say. But here we are, still going down along squash and zucchini, and this area right here is planted to celery, so hope we're going to have a little celery crop going here. Alrighty, this brings us back down to the cucumber patch, and oh boy, look at these tomatoes here. Got a bunch of tomatoes growing here. Mosquitoes are getting to me. I'm gonna have to go spray myself. So here we are back at the cucumber